exclusive report. News West 9 spoke with one of the sisters of the jailed woman who claims to know what happened to missing Colorado City teen Hailey Dunn.
This week, we reported law enforcement agencies are shifting their investigation of Dunn's disappearance to Odessa. Sonia Callahan wrote a letter from jail claiming she saw a young girl who matched Hailey's description. In the letter, she claims this girl was held against her will and drugged in an Odessa home. She wrote that the girl eventually died of an overdose and was dumped behind the Ector County Coliseum.
Mike, Crystal, Sonia Callahan's older sister tells us that Callahan told her that this alleged incident inside of an Odessa home was all from a dope deal that went horribly wrong, and Hailey was supposedly used as collateral for a drug debt that she says her family owed money on.
I know that it was her mama and her mama's boyfriend that owed.
Yeah.
And I know that because it was my baby daddy that they owed. They had gotten Hailey for a drug deal, like it said. And what
This call is from a federal prison.
the mom and the boyfriend knew that that was going to happen. And Dirty was like, I'll take care of her for a couple of days. Temporal, I'll get my money back. And that's what it's Justin Braddock, Joe Croft, Kevin Risson, who else?
Yeah. Who?
David Allison.
David Allison. Who?
David Parker.
David Parker.
You know, even through all the craziness and stuff, he come to me and he was crying and he told me, he said, I'm going to get that son of a bitch. And he's speaking of Max Mays. He wouldn't have told me this if it wasn't the truth. I can tell you that Letty was the one that her parents owed money to. And it wasn't $135, it was $130. And Max Mays is the one that done it. And I can tell you that Letty lived in Big Springs. And she's a big time lady. And Letty made it very clear to these guys that she was tired of people taking advantage of her. And that this would be an example of what would happen if these son of a bitches didn't come up with some money. And I'm talking about Hailey.
Oh, okay, because they didn't pay her that money, okay. I see.
Over $130, that girl was killed so that word would get out. Look here, you know, all you son of a bitches, if I'm going to do it for $130 and it's going to be the woman's daughter, don't think you won't be had for the $5,000 that you owe me or how much ever everybody owes.
Yeah. Who all did you hear was there?
Casey Frazee, Dustin Braddock, David Allison, Max Mays.
You know, there's been so many twists and turns in Hailey's case, it's hard to keep up. So tonight we're giving you a look back at how the investigation unfolded from day one.
December 27th, 2010. 13-year-old Hailey Dunn disappears from her Colorado City home. The investigation into the missing girl begins. From there, it didn't take long for suspicions to begin to grow. Hailey Dunn's mother, Billie, and her live-in boyfriend, Shawn Adkins, came under the microscope. Both Dunn and Adkins failed polygraph tests during the initial investigation. According to the affidavit, Shawn Adkins abruptly quit his job on the day Hailey disappeared. He told investigators he left his job and went directly to his mother's home in Big Spring. However, the affidavit says cell phone pings taken from his phone indicated he first made a stop in Colorado City, where Hailey was last seen. It also says that same evening, Adkins and Dunn made a trip to Snyder, where they withdrew $140 to purchase drugs.